folks, and welcome to my first comic/manga wrap-up of 2023. Though I have no mangas to show you. Oh man, it's the same thing with my haul. It's been a while since I bought a manga. Well, to be fair, they are more expensive than a comic book, so... Not to mention I still have, like, piles of manga I need to actually read. But yes, no manga. Hopefully in the next one. And, well, unlike last year, you'll see these whenever. I'm not doing them monthly. And I have a nice stack of stuff to show you, so let's get started, so this doesn't take half an hour. None of this is in order, really. Because I move them around sometimes and shit, so... Let's start. Okay, first we have this. It's really big. This is the Mike Manola, the quarantine sketchbook. So, during the quarantine, this is by Dark Horse Books. Ah, maybe I should have showed it in my book video. Never mind. Yes, during the quarantine, Mike Manola did a lot of drawing. And he posted a lot of it on Instagram. And he decided to collect it into a book. It doesn't contain all of the sketches, just the ones that were picked. It's got all sorts of stuff, Hellboy related and others. Not all Hellboy. You see Hellboy has defeated the Corona. Over there. And he's wearing a mask. Yeah, so when it came out the first time, I didn't get it, but when I saw that it was re-released, I immediately ordered one, as I didn't want to miss it again. Again, it doesn't have all Hellboy related, but I like Mike Manola's art. Well, I love his art style. I grabbed this one. It's not much reading, I suppose, because you just flip through it, but still, it's very pretty. Oh, let me see if I can show you. It's just really bloody heavy. Okay, 1 second. There we go. I'm sorry, I don't know if you could see that well. There we go. I hope you saw that. I'm sorry. It's just a little hard to keep up. It's heavy. I guess I flipped through this one. I'm really glad I managed to get a copy in the end. I was bummed the first time when they all sold out. And, one of the best parts is all the money they made out of this went to charity. So you get a Mike Manola sketchbook and you donate to charity. Alright, next, another Hellboy one. I've actually read pretty recently. This is Hellboy, the Midnight Circus. I'm Mike Manola and others. This is a, oh, look at the back. This is a graphic novel. It's a story about when Hellboy was a kid, but this isn't a modern one. This came out modern. And this isn't recently. It came out in 2013. I got this from Mr. Bill. It's a story of how Hellboy runs away to smoke and... Well, I won't spoil it, but yeah, Hellboy runs away from home to join the circus. I loved it. The art inside was amazing. Just amazing. And I also made a thoughts video about this one, so if you want to check that out, you'll find it on the playlist. Awesome. Oh, this is that art style that's inside. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. Alright, next we have Dead Man. There's Dead Man by DC. Oh, that's also by Dark Horse. Is that Dark Horse Comics or Books? No, Dark Horse Books as well. This is Dead Man #1 by DC. This is a series from 2000 and 2002. I don't remember where I got this, but I really love this one. And I saved up the other comics of this because I would like to get them. Good story. A good first issue. It has only 9. I hope to get all of these and read them. Obviously, except the one I already have. This was good. If you like some Dead Man. There's like 3 Dead Men series. I mean, his own series. So, I might try to get the other ones too. But yeah, good one. And check it out if you like Dead Man and haven't heard of it. Then we have A Vicious Circle by Boom Studios. Book 1. This is something that came out last year, right? Yeah, it was last year. It come out this year? I think it came out last year. Yeah, last year. There we go. It's supposed to be a 3-parter. This was awesome. The art inside was top-notch, man. Really cool first issue of the story. Unfortunately, though, there doesn't seem to be any news about the second one. I do hope they release it. But, well, they haven't yet, so I do wonder. So we're gonna have to wait a few years until we get it all. It's kind of funny, actually. I'm thinking Berserker only recently finished, though it started in 2021. I'm just thinking of the large amount of issues they would release years ago when comics just started. And nowadays, they can't finish a 12-issue miniseries. I mean, I get it. It takes time to draw and everything and write, but for just 12 issues... You know, you think they could get it under wraps in a year. I mean, 12, you can do 1 issue a month. I mean, a month's probably plenty of time to draw it, write it, edit it, right? And back in the day, they had to pull this shit together in a week, I think. Right? I don't know. I've never seen the inside of the comic book industry, so maybe I'm wrong. Either that or they're very lazy nowadays. I do hope we get more of this, of this series. I hope more comes out this year. Because I really love this. I would love to continue. That's left to be seen. I did subscribe. So, I'll wait. But yeah, pick this one up if you have, and you like the... Although, if you don't like violence, maybe don't get this one. It's very violent. That's why I loved it so much. Alright, next we have some Batsy. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue 1. This issue is called Shaman by DC. It's one of those, maybe you heard of it, it's like a mini series. I think it has like 5 parts, if I remember. I see this because this is the outside cover. It comes in different colors. A lot of people collect these, I've seen. Lear found this for me this year, and I wanted to give this a read. I enjoyed it. Maybe one day I'll try to get all of them and to read the full thing. That was good. Alright, next to all the issues are in the bag. Oh. Come on, get out of there. Alright. I'll start with this one. This is Nightclub by Image. By Image. As you can see, the price is different. Mark Miller wanted to stick it at DC or something. Or DC and Marvel. Yeah, so this is, and I was wrong, this is apparently going to be a series, because at first I only saw that there were 4 parts, but now there's more. There's going to be more, which makes sense, I mean, based on the first issue. This is a vampire story. I really like this one. I have the first issue. I thought it was interesting. And I do look forward to see where it continues. I actually specifically ordered this cover. It's purple. I have actually right next to me the issue 2 and 3. But yeah, I love this one. Next we have another Batman. This is Batman, A Lonely Place of... I keep wanting to say A Lonely Place of Death. A Lonely Place of Dying, part 1 of 5 by DC. I loved this. It was really cool and I love the cover. I actually If you've seen my haul, well, you'll see this only in a week or so, but if you've seen my haul, my last one, this will appear there. And not this, I bought the whole, I bought the trade. I'm glad I found one, because I would love to finish this. It was very cool and interesting. Alright, next we have Berserker. I reread Berserker #1. Great as always, I forgot how violent it was, got me excited. This is by Boom Studios as well. And I finally read issue 2 of Berserker by Boom Studios. Now that the whole series is complete, I'll finally find all of them and read it. I guess in a way it's good I never did. I would have need to refresh it on everything. It's been so long. Yeah, the second issue was good too. It got some backstory. We'll see how it continues. And possibly the character's name begins with a B. Maybe. B. Yeah. I've been calling him Keanu the first issue. I mean, come on, he looks like Keanu Reeves. Speaking of actors who decide to go into comics, we have Wesley Snipes, who wrote The Exiled. And this is by Whatnot Publishing. And the cover is by this guy, if anyone cares. Yeah, so this is The Exiled, a new series. It likes to be like some kind of, not exactly futuristic, but some kind of virus. Perhaps there's magic involved. But I like this one, so I got the subscribe to it. I look forward to see how this continues. See how long it takes it to finish. Alright, next I read a facsimile, The Incredible Hulk, number... Why does that have a fucking stain on it? Number 347 by Marvel. So they released this, from what I understand, and I've been told, because it has his first appearance as Mr. Fix-It. So in here, Hulk is smart, or at least not the usual Hulk smash. And he works for the Mafia, and Bruce Banner he pushed him like inside of the mine, so we don't have Brucey with us exactly. This was weird. As at first it focused on the Mafia. It was like, where's the Hulk? Was he gonna burst in on the Mafia? And I didn't like it as much, and the art is so ugly. Oh, dearie me. I didn't bother talking about it because I really didn't have much to say. Yeah, I didn't make a video about this one. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna keep this comic. And I was like, not for me. But some people I'm sure enjoyed it. I don't know, I thought the art was really ugly. Reminded me of that Spider-Man issue that McFarlane drew. I don't think McFarlane drew this. Who drew this? I don't actually even remember. I mean, it's cool to own facsimiles, but I don't want to have this one around. I just didn't like it. Okay. I will say, though, it is cool how the names of the team, the creators, are all on poker chips. So that was actually pretty cool. Oh, oops. Careful. Alright, Jeff Previous did the, I guess I can blame him then. But yeah, not for me. Right, Watson? Watson? Don't lick that. That's electricity. Ugh, he needs a safety helmet. Alright, next. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Next we have Arkham City, The Order of the World. This is issue 1 by DC. 1 of 6, actually. I got this 2 years ago. I recently read it. It was okay. Can't say the art was amazing. It was fine, I suppose. Story was okay too. Didn't really get an urge to read it further. But, you know, if you want to read a story with some of the Arkham escapees, and you like the Batman universe, maybe you'd like this one. I wasn't impressed. Not keeping it. Next, I read Children of the Black Sun by Ablaze. It was like kind of that story Children of the Damned, which thanks to Mr. Gray, I know is based on a book. I mean, it's like this town, it has these weird kids, but it's not exactly the same, though. Not the same. I think these kids are meant to be vampires. The art in here was fuck ugly. Just fuck ugly. There's one scene where I couldn't even fucking understand what was on a man's arm. Here, I can show you one page. Although, here, this will be a good example of, yeah, I didn't like this at all. And the story didn't particularly make me want to continue reading it, so that's it. That's why nowadays I only order the first issue. And that's it. Yeah, I'm not gonna continue with this one, but I will say the cover is pretty cool. Very sinister. Oh yeah, another one that's not staying. Next, I read this facsimile of Invincible. #1 by Image. And I didn't know this, but apparently my Mr. Kirkman wrote this one. My favorite writer that wrote The Walking Dead. I was being sarcastic. Yeah. I didn't know he wrote it. Now I saw his name, I was like, oh. Ooh. I was very unsure after that. I mean, this was interesting. I do want to give it a chance. I mean, get the first volume of this one. I'll get it at some point. I would like to give this a further read, see what it's all about, but so far it's bizarre. I don't know, it feels like some of the way people acted here doesn't seem normal, but I don't know. The kid's a bit slightly in one scene. Oh well, we'll see how this is gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna keep this one. The art inside is decent, but I don't particularly like it that much. And also, I'm not that attached to this. I think I'll also not keep this one. I need to make room for comics I actually care about. But it was interesting to give it a read. I will say the ink inside's terrible. I left a stain. Alright, next we have Creepshow, Tales of Suspense and Horror, issue 4. These were okay. Can't even remember what the stories inside were about. Ah, yeah. About that bitch and the other bitch. Yeah, these are okay. I can't say I fell out of my seat with the horror or amazement, but decent. I'm not gonna keep this one either. Alright, hang on, we have 2 more. Next, I read Mark Spector Moon Knight, issue 35. Man, I loved this one. I do want to get the rest of Mark Spector Moon Knight and read them. I really liked it. It has some wacky shit. And the Punisher's in this one, too. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Oh, sad. I'm not too thrilled about the yellow on the cover, but what to do. Keeping that one. I will need to keep it because once I get it all together, I will read it. And last but by no means least, we have Assassin's Apprentice by Oh, that was by Marvel. Moon Knight. And Creepshow was by Image. And this is by Dark Horse Comics. And this is based on a book series, so I'm not gonna get the rest of these. I thought the comic was good. I liked the first issue, and I did like the art. The art was very good in here. But I'm not gonna keep this. I'd rather read the books already. But still, good. I recommend it. If maybe you don't want to read the books. Alright, so that's it. That's all I've read so far. Of course, there will be more later on. And although in all these comics I read, I still have stacks upon stacks to get through. But hey, I'm chipping away at it slowly. Alright, so that is it, folks. Let me know. I should have said in the last one, too. Have you read any of these? What comics have you read recently that you enjoyed? How long do you think until we get the entire series by Wesley Snipes? It would also take like 2 years. I mean, it's possible, right? Berserker took a long time. Nah, well, I mean, Keanu Reeves does make movies, so maybe they had to wait for him in between when he did movies. I don't know. Alright, folks, so that is it. Yeah, let me know down below what you've read. And remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!